So, hey guys, welcome back to Don't Get Me Mad podcast. So today we have a music special edition episode. I have 4 people in the Irish music industry, so I'm going to get them to introduce themselves.
Gosha, my name's Gosha. I've been producing for like 5 years.
SHAQ.
SHAQ, I'm an artist. I've been making music for as long as I can remember. I can't even lie.
Okay.
My name is Dams, and I'm a music manager, and I've been managing for the past 2 years.
My name is Chuban, Chubano, you already know.
You know?
Making music for a good minute now.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
So guys, just before we get into like the music part of this episode, I want us to talk about some stuff that's going on in, around the media and all. So let's first get into the whole Titanic submarine thing. So what do you guys think of it?
I think personally it's a bit crazy that like you have that much money and that's something that like it just comes to your mind. Oh yeah, cool. Let me go down into the depths of the ocean and try to see the Titanic. Sorry.
But you know what it is, yeah? It's a thing where it's like they probably spent their money on so many other things.
Yeah.
Like there's probably nothing left for them to do. Like,
That's true, man. When you have money, man, see,
Bro,
just do crazy things. Man.
But what I just think is why, you know what I was saying before, the PS control,
that's crazy.
that
I didn't
is
even hear
wild.
about that until today.
Cause you know what I found so sad, cause there was 4 men and the 90-year-old boy. He didn't want to go because apparently he was saying to his auntie before that he didn't want to go. He's terrified. The only reason he did it because for his dad for Father's Day, he was so scared. Do you know what I mean?
So he doing it for his dad?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He did it for his dad. So just really sad. But what I also seen is also that he also wanted to do a new Guinness World Record. So he brought his Rubik's Cube with him. So don't laugh.
Wait, who's this?
Don't want the submarine.
Oh,
You're not listening.
I won't lie, I was checking that shit, bro.
No, I've just seen this stuff on TikTok. So because he wanted to break a new world record, because they're going 13,000 feet into the water. So he wanted to break the record completing the Rubik's Cube by doing in the water, deepest in the water.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just think it's just really sad because
No, it's definitely very, very sad. Sorry,
yeah. Because you know when people are making memes and all about it, I'm just like, guys, these
don't
people
care.
love us.
Because it's rich people though.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
you know the way the poor are trying to overcome the rich
Yeah.
and all that shit. So
Don't feel
that's
sorry
why.
for them.
I do. It's just sad because the one they were going down, they were they lost almost 2 hours. They were traveling for almost 2 hours. They lost after 2 hours they've been traveling down or something like that.
I find it very weird that they didn't have better communication to the outside world of the place.
Yeah.
Because how can you? Because the amount of pressure that you're going under when you as you go further into the sea, you're under an immense pressure, and 13,000 feet under the sea that's a lot of pressure. You have to have a very, very solid tank to be able to firm that.
100%, man.
You see that whole thing with the controller? Were they using the controller for the whole thing? Or
Yeah.
As in, to move it around.
for the whole duration?
Yeah.
Could they even see
I'll
outside
find
of
the
it?
clip and I'll show you.
There was
It's
only a
actually
small
absurd.
hole. I think what happened was that they all got into the thing. Then they were bolted in with a few 20 plus bolts
From the outside?
From the outside. So it's not a thing that they can just open from the
That's
inside.
weird.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a casket.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Which
Very
PS
weird.
controller were they using?
A PS2 controller was
PS2?
was
Might
the
be PS1.
One of the guys that was on the submarine, he was one of the CEOs of the whole submarine they use called Ocean Gates.
Yeah.
So apparently, people have been telling him that this is dangerous, don't do it, but he didn't want to listen. So he fired one of his guys. They were kind of the safety officer of the company or something like that. I don't know what the term is, but fired him. And then he didn't want to listen, this and that. So yeah, just
Their stocks definitely plummeted after this because there's
Yeah.
no way in hell you're owning a company
Stop, man.
and the CEO who's going off and doing that.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately he dies and that defeats the whole purpose of your company.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know what's funny? What I found crazy too. Do you know when they were signing the contract on the first page, it said death 3 times apparently. I was just like, yeah, when they were signing, apparently that's what I seen. I was just like, oh, is this actually true?
It's like the new one already.
Yeah. So that's scary, man.
At least they didn't suffer though.
That's what.
Like,
Yeah.
they-
Apparently
they
they
died
died
in
instantly.
milliseconds.
Instantly.
Because one side, we're talking off of it. We're talking out. Next second they're gone. Like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So their brain couldn't even process them. They were dying, which I found crazy. But yeah.
Because obviously being in that small tank, imagine the claustrophobia hitting you and you're just
Yeah.
long.
So long,
Bro,
man.
you couldn't even stretch your leg in that thing.
Then was that
Yeah,
cross leg like this. Crazy, man. So guys, I want us to talk about Love Island. Who's been watching Love Island?
Stop that way.
Dami, why you didn't play?
I'm not even involved.
We'll talk about Love. Okay, guys. Jack, have you been watching like clips online and stuff? Or do you,
I've seen clips of like Mehdi and
Whitney and them.
Mehdi-
So do you guys know
Yeah,
any?
yeah.
Chuban Gosha, didn't any like characters in it?
I'm gonna lie to you, I don't.
You don't?
Don't.
Okay, Dami, who's your favorite islanders?
Yeah. I've just seen clips online and I've seen.
No, he's babe. He's watching it.
I've seen clips online as
Something's
Shaq was saying,
playing.
and then,
Who's your favorite islanders, at least? Tell me.
favorite islander? To
Yeah.
be fair, I don't have a favorite islander. I don't have a favorite.
Okay, who's
islander
the
I've
ones
seen.
that you like, at least, not favorites, but like the ones that you're...
Obviously, big ups Katrin in it. She's
Yeah.
repping. She's repping.
Yeah, Tripping Island, of course, of
She's repping
course.
Ireland. But other Tariq is hilarious.
I love Tyreek. I think he's so funny.
Tariq is actually
So
hilarious,
funny.
man. Because the thing is, the guy is actually just being genuine. That's who he is.
Exactly.
Like he's just being light skinned. Like that's actually
Bro,
who he is, man.
You said this light skin. Did I don't understand.
It's the epitome.
No,
of,
you can just
epitome of light
no, because
skin.
you know one of the games they were playing. I can't remember what game it was. They were saying he was saying his body count was over 100 and something like that. So like I wasn't really surprised because you can tell. And he said he's never been in a relationship too. So same time, I wasn't really surprised the way he was acting. But what I don't like, yeah, much as I love Ella on the show and all, why is she forcing him to be closed off? Like Casa Amor hasn't even happened yet. Do you know what I mean? I just think
Casa
it's
Amor
why.
is going to ruin them.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's even no strong couple. It might be like strong, solid couple, yeah.
Funnily enough, if we're talking strongest couples, it's probably Ella and Tariq.
No, I'm thinking Scott and Katrin, you know. I think Scott and Katrin's small.
Really?
Shaq, what do you think?
Bro, I don't even know, man.
You don't
I
know?
actually have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Really?
All I know is Mehdi. I've seen that guy.
What do you think of Eddie though? I think Eddie's funny.
Bro, I think he's just a funny guy just being himself.
He's so funny.
He's
'Cause-
never been with a black girl in his life.
But the thing is, I don't like the way he talks to Whitney though. I don't like the way he talks to Whitney. I feel like he talks to her as if like, who is she? Do you know what I mean? Because I love Whitney on the show. I think she's. I wish you guys would have been watching the show so you can talk more about.
What about that? Who said that thing about one of the contestants that he's kind of gay?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
guys,
Mehdi. Yeah,
guys,
that's
what we're gonna
Mehdi.
do? Yes, people are saying that he's whatever, but what I'm gonna say is I don't like assuming people's sexualities. But I just think he's just a straight guy, just kind of feminine in a way. So cause you know some guys are straight and just like have a bit of sass, but I don't think there's anything. Some guys are like that. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it's just because he's not used to black women. Like because
Yeah.
he's from France. He's apparently
Yeah.
from France, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just feel like he's not used to black women.
Yeah.
So like it's just a thing of where like.
And he's also
finding
been
how
with
to
older
approach.
women too. So like yeah. Are you gonna? Okay, I'm just confused. Like, why is he coming in? Yeah, why is this one shooter coming in? Anyways, so yeah, just get okay. So, guys, let's get into the BET Awards now. So has anyone been watching it?
Even I've seen a couple things on the BET Awards. I've seen Mulatto won. Was it best hip hop for females?
Yeah,
And then-
I have the list here actually on my phone.
And then Damson won best actor. For
Yeah,
the
Damson
Snowfall.
Idris, that's his name.
Oh, Damson Idris.
Yeah,
Damson
unreal.
Best actor.
I actually have the list here on my phone. Let's go through it quickly. So, album of the year, I was confused. It's joint winners.
Joint winners.
Yeah,
Who's it?
Beyonce for album Renaissance and SZA for SOS album.
No, wait, wait.
What are you guys talking about?
As in, was it a male version or is this album
Just album of the year
in general?
Album of the year. The only people that got nominated was Chris Brown, DJ Khaled, Drake, and
Khaled.
yeah, I didn't
How
know
did
he
he
jumped on
get
album.
who's- Oh,
Drake and 21 Savage together.
stop.
Stop.
Kendrick
Do you know how many
Lamar
albums they're just
and
sleeping on, man? That's
Glorilla?
crazy.
Glorilla.
Wait,
God.
the Kendrick one should have won it anyways.
I don't listen to Kendrick, so
Joint winners.
I don't listen to Kendrick, so
I didn't know Beyonce dropped.
I knew she dropped because that's what she's going on tour. So I knew she dropped. So
I didn't think that. I'm actually joint winners, SZA and Beyonce. Yeah,
I know, it's crazy,
Over
innit?
Kendrick.
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Okay.
So for best R&B and pop artist was SZA. I knew she was gonna win.
Who's the
For
number?
this is female.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox, Beyonce, Coco Jones, her, Lizzo, and Thames.
Yeah.
So best male R&B pop artist, Chris Brown won. And wait, joint winners, Chris Brown and Usher.
Usher.
I didn't even know Usher dropped anything.
Too many joint winners this year.
I don't understand. Like,
I didn't
What was
see-
Usher doing this year?
What did Usher drop this year?
but I don't
Usher's
know.
sick.
He's on tour at the moment, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't
Usher
know.
King. What did Usher drop this year?
But think about like
wild.
this joint winners. I don't understand it. Why people doing joint? Like it's supposed to be one winner. Like I don't get it. But best group. Apparently Drake and 21 Savage are a duo. Is it just me that's slow?
No, it was a joint album.
No, because they went for best group. So I just assumed they're kind of like a duo in a way. Because you know the way like Drake and Future, they kind of used to be like a duo. I thought it was something like that, but I never knew they were like a duo. Do you know what I mean?
I don't
But
think
I don't
they
think
won.
they added you,
They're
but I
not
think
duo.
maybe for the metrics they were able to go under
Yeah.
as a duo.
Because the only people that got nominated for that was City Girls. Is it DVSN? I don't know. Was it?
Sorry?
Is it Divi? I don't know.
I've never heard of
I don't
it.
know. Flo, Maverick City, and Kirk Franklin. Quavo and Takeoff. Yeah, Maverick City and Kirk Franklin are they're like they kind of Quavo and Takeoff and one more. I don't know what that is.
And who won?
Huh?
Who won?
Yeah, that was Drake and 21 Savage for best group.
Oh,
For male, yeah.
No, it's best group
Okay.
because City Girls and Flo. They're
Oh
both.
yeah,
they're-
they're both females. Yeah.
Best collaboration. This in the song Future Drake and Thames for Wait for You.
Oh yeah.
That song was really good. That was popular on TikTok, man.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
I'm not gonna say who has
Still
gone
on
up.
rotation.
Well, I won't lie. Pink Pythagoras and Ice Spice got nominated for Boys.
Pink
I like that song though.
Pythagoras.
Best female hip hop artist is Lato. I don't know who that is.
Mulata, yeah, she's called. She's called. Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Best hip hop male artist Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Video of the year Kill Bill by SZA. Is it good? I didn't watch the video.
I've never
I
watched
don't
it.
watch
It's
music
probably
videos
shit,
anymore. I legit don't know. Video director of the year Tiana Spike Tay Taylor. I don't know what that. I don't know who that is.
She was I suppose she was in Creed 3, no?
Was she?
She's the actor that plays my man's wife.
Maybe because this video director.
She looks very familiar from the post I've seen on this.
Yeah. Best new artist Coco Jones. I was actually happy. Do you remember from Disney Channel?
I was shocked that she's considered a new artist.
Because you know,
She's not,
apparently,
Let It Shine and the black girl. That,
shit.
Yeah.
because apparently Disney Channel has done. I didn't watch her whole story, but apparently Disney Channel has done her dirty or something like
Yeah,
that.
Disney Channel
so
don't let people do it.
They did her so
Disney
bad.
just
So
fucking
like
general.
she's only getting her recognition now. So like, which I'm very happy for. 'Cause I was she was singing back then.
We've been knowing she's up there.
Yeah, we've been knowing back in
known
since
she's up there.
2012. We've been knowing, man. I'm happy for her. She finally got recognition she deserved. So this is like Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspiration Award. I think it's like a special Gospel Inspiration Award. Maverick City and Kirk Franklin won for Bless Me. That song.
Okay.
Viewers Choice Award. Beyonce Break My Soul won that. Best International Act. Brenna Boy. Which makes sense. Viewers Choice Award, Best New International Act, Libanka, the one that sang
Yeah,
Oh,
people.
Gay
Libanka.
People.
Yeah,
I love that song.
yeah, she's
I should not sing the song. I was gonna sing it.
Before they just copyright strike this whole video, because that song did
Don't
really
lie.
well. They
Yeah.
just copyright the whole video.
BET Her, that was the nomination. Beyonce won for Break My Soul. Best Movie, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which makes sense.
Sick.
Best Actor, Damson Idris. Best Actress, Angela Bassett. Remind me, where was she in again?
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was T'Challa's mom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was good.
Yeah, she was really,
She
really
has
good.
loads of good.
Yeah, she's
OG.
oh yeah, she's unreal. Young Stars Award, Marseille Martin, unreal. I was so happy. Do you know who she is?
No.
Do you remember what's that show again?
Which show?
Oh,
Wait, let me even
the guy's gonna make it's gonna annoy me now. It's this show. Remember what's it called? It used to do on E4. It used to be like there's like a black family, it's 4 of them, and it's 2 parents. One of them is like mixed race. One of the dad's like black.
Wait. It's not
That's
Millie.
Snap, I
It's
thought
not
you had
Millie
it.
and Molly.
Yeah, I have to search it up now. It's gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me.
Let me.
Well, everybody hates Chris.
Blackish.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't forget that
Which
show.
one?
Blackish.
Black. What?
So do you know Marcy Martin, one of the twins? She was playing what? Why is that just coming in? Oh my god. She won because she's like she's also a film producer too, and she's only like what 18, 19. But I was so happy she won because I found on Instagram she's unreal and she's only young and she's so good what she does. Sportswoman of the Year and Angel Reese. I don't know what that is. Angel
Oh, that
Reese.
basketball player.
That's what was it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the one that
yeah,
played for LSU, innit?
And lastly, Sportsman of the Year is Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. You guys, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sick player. Man.
Okay, guys. Finally, we're gonna get into the music questions. So, first, I'm gonna ask you three guys, Chuban, Dami, and SHAQ, about your whole music life and everything. So, first, Chuban,
Okay.
talk
me
to.
first, yeah? Why me first?
I'm just going like this. I just wanted to see.
Go on.
So, Chuban, just talk to me about your life, opinion. Just talk.
My life.
Just talk about.
Should I start?
Wait, like Like life isn't like life.
Just talk to me a bit about you. Okay, how'd you get into music then? Cause that was supposed to be my next question, but
You see, with music, yeah, I started from when I was like, let's just say, 14. But I started listening to music, like, let's just say, 50 Cent, like old school music.
yeah.
So listening to them, I was like, I could do this, you know?
Yeah.
So a bit later, I started writing small.
Okay.
messing
But
up,
how old are you when you started writing?
Like 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like rap music or like
It was
Or
just
lyrics.
scattershit, mess up, like
just writing lyrics? Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, I just continued writing, and then it got to a point where this is when drill came out.
Okay. Yeah.
And obviously UK is next door, so seeing UK next door, you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is not like, you get me, it's not impossible. And then yeah. That's
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Dami, how'd you get into music management?
Like I've always been like very creative in terms of like business and stuff. Like I'm very like business minded.
Okay.
And then like we were in the studio. The boys actually we were going to one of my boys' birthday, and like we were just on the bus, and a couple of the boys do music or like they do music on the side already. So like we were just putting beats on the bus and like the boys were just rapping.
Yeah.
Then we actually went studio the following week after.
Yeah.
And then in terms of music management in Ireland, anyways, there's not that many managers. So like I just thought to myself, hey, look, like these are my guys. I mess with them, and like if we're gonna do this, I want to be able to put my part in that way. So yeah.
Okay. Dami, this is your artist, SHAQ. So, SHAQ, first, how did you get into music?
I've been doing music since early, like obviously listening to music growing up, listening to like from like you were saying 50 Cents, you have like even people like Beyonce and shit. I was into every type of music. I wrote my first bars when I was 15, 16.
Okay.
It was just after I finished my juniors actually. I went back to my boy's house and we were just rapping, writing bars. Same as Chuban, we were saying the drill scene. This is around the time the drill scene was like picking up in Ireland as well.
Yeah.
So obviously like we were listening to a lot of drill. So that's the first thing I started writing. Since then obviously I've been like just growing. Now I don't really be writing drill like that. I do everything, bro.
Okay, amazing. And Gosha, how'd you get into music producing?
I was during TY, like 16, 17, and I was bored, and I just went on YouTube. Then I saw Metro Boomin promoting that, like, Razer laptop. And I was like, you know what, that's cold. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I just started watching bare videos. I was using, what's that thing on? GarageBand.
Well, I love
Yeah, I was using
GarageBand,
Then I linked up with some guy on SoundCloud. Then I think he developed Tinnitus, or is it Tinnitus, or whatever
Okay,
it is.
yeah.
And he couldn't make beats anymore, so he just gave me his FL Studio password and everything.
Right.
And that's how we started.
That's
Amazing.
Serious ratings, man.
That's amazing, man.
Serious ratings,
Yeah.
man.
Amazing.
I don't know where he is now, but
Oh.
big ups to him.
Big up that guy.
Shout out to him.
Shout out, man.
That's so cute. So, guys, I'm going to ask all of these. What is your... Okay, in regards to YouTube and SHAQ and Gosha, what's your creative process like in creating music? If that makes sense.
I see, when you're feeling a certain emotion, like, how you're feeling on the day depends on what I write anyway. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, I'd say mine is emotion.
Okay.
For me, yeah, I feel like I used to write a lot from like how I'm feeling in the moment, like just like when I hear the beat, I can just like picture myself on the beat and I start writing to that. But like once I start getting better, I'm trying to practice actually is like just writing freehand, just writing like just to get better at writing. And but yeah, my creative process, well, that's it right now.
And you, Gosha?
For me, it was just when I'm in the moment, like when you just feel inspired.
Yeah.
Just do something,
Okay.
put down a melody or get a sample or something. It's mainly samples I
Yeah.
use, so
Yeah.
I find like something like
Yeah.
Japanese 60s sample or something.
Oh, guys, I want to address this. You know, Gosha actually created my jingle at the beginning for my... yeah, I've got
really?
to address
I was
that.
trying to figure who that was.
Yeah,
I was
it
trying to
was
figure who
good,
that
yeah.
was because I was like, that Kiss. I was like, is that Kispiro? Because I know Kispiro done Dongos once. So I was
Okay.
like, thinking, okay, like was it him? But
But yeah.
it's cool. It's cool.
So, with regards to like SHAQ and Chuban, do you know the first time you went to a studio to record? How was it like? Like, how was that experience like? Were you nerve-wracked?
You see, I was young. Yeah, I went by myself.
Yourself?
Yeah, I went by myself.
What city did you go to?
It was in someone's yard as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old are you at the time?
I was 16. 16, 17,
Crazy.
yeah.
Were you nervous or was it? Oh yeah,
And when I
excited.
was nervous. Like I was by myself, just a random people in the room, way older than me. And you know them ones.
Then you
first
just
time
spin your
recording,
bars.
you're just like, you think people are judging you.
Yeah.
But after that first time, you're confident.
Crazy.
It's calm.
Crazy. And SHAQ?
My first time was this Christmas?
Just
after
it was
the
like,
New Year's,
No,
yeah.
no. It was just actually it was,
Christmas
yeah.
last year.
No,
Nah,
no.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021. Went to one studio on Pirates. And then I won't lie, it was chill. It was me, Mark, who was in
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
Zin, yeah.
Couple of the boys. We just went up there and we were just, I won't lie, we just went crazy. Like, that was the first time I loved it. I got
Okay.
addicted ever since.
Boogie as well was there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
In terms of like live performances, you guys, have you done any live performances, Chuban?
No.
And you have done live performances?
Yeah, I've done a few. I've done
Okay, name a few live performances you have done in what venues and all.
I've done Green Room in what's it called?
Academy.
We done Workman's a good few times.
Oh,
Workman's a good few
Workman's?
times. Yeah.
Crazy.
Workman's a good few times. And those are the only two places I performed in.
And how is it like? How's the crowd like?
First couple of times, first few times I won't lie, there's not that many people out. There's not that many people
But
out.
as a first, sorry for cutting you off. As someone just trying to get into like performing, was it like nerve wracking? Was it hard to engage with the crowd with your
No.
lyrics, or was it like easy enough?
I wouldn't say it was that hard to engage with
Okay.
the crowd. Like I was confident already going
that's
into
good.
it kind of thing.
That's good.
But like
And the first time was with the Mandem as well.
Exactly.
So we knew the lyrics in it. So
Yeah.
it was even more like easier to get hyped. 'Cause
Yeah.
and also like the other boys that were there with us, like they had already done shows, so I was kind of feeding off their energy.
Okay,
kind of
so
thing.
just like observing them,
Yeah,
like how
yeah,
they
yeah,
do
yeah.
and everything.
Exactly.
And Chibi, how come you haven't done any music?
Depending, it's coming.
It's really?
Many.
Okay. So like I'm gonna phrase this question. So Chibi, I'm gonna talk about you. So do you know obviously it's Chuban. I know you because obviously you be doing your thing since 2018. Do you know when you dropped It's Chuban, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously that's one of the biggest tracks in Dundalk. Everybody didn't know how to act anymore when it came out.
Remember that one.
So like that whole creative process of that song, 'cause that's probably like one of your biggest songs at the moment. So like how was that like? Like how old are you when you wrote it? How was the creative process? The music video, recording in the studio, just talk to us about that song, if you remember.
So when I wrote that, I was just turning 18 when I wrote that one.
Yeah.
And I was in the boys' house, and they're like, "Yeah, this is the one." Because
Yeah.
I wrote bare tracks before that, but we're looking for one to drop first.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was like, "Okay, what track can I drop first that I can introduce myself to the scene?" You get me? Then I was like, "Yeah." That's why I called it It's Chuban.
Yeah. And in terms of the music video, so like, how was it? Because when I watched your music videos, all your boys and everything. So, in regards to like planning that, how was it like? Were you like saying to the boys, "Oh boys, come through! I'm filming my music video for my new track." Like, did you get a music video directed? Have you directed? Did you get? So you just did it with vibes. You just got a
The
cinematographer.
thing is, I directed myself.
Really?
So I wrote everything down before.
Like how you want the direction
I
to
wanted
be.
it to be like the place I
Amazing.
wanted to go. Told the cameraman, and yeah, that was it.
Amazing. So in regards to like your other song you just dropped recently with other like where was it Mark?
It was Mark, Reggie, and AD.
And how was it like? Like did you guys all collab together in like writing that song, or did you guys you guys wrote the verses separately by yourself, then you came together, or how was it like?
So basically, yeah, it was Reggie's track.
Okay.
So he showed us the track. He already had his part on it.
Oh, okay.
So he said, "Do you want to hop on it?" We said, "Yeah." Then we went studio. Made the beat from scratch.
Okay. Oh, who did the music producer? Don't mind me ask.
Eulogy.
Huh?
Eulogy.
I don't think I know that.
Belfast.
Oh no.
But yeah. Made
Okay.
the beat from scratch. We wrote in that studio that day, and that was it.
Amazing. And all in one day.
On one day, yeah.
Then the music video shot out obviously all in one day.
Nah, that was 2 days.
Oh, 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And in regards to your music, how many songs do you have out?
I have 3 songs out. One's
Okay.
pretty old. I dropped one last year.
Okay.
I dropped one recently about, was it 2 months ago now? And then that's freestyles. I will like.
So, Grace, your first ever song you made, how was that like? The creative process, the writing of it, how was that like?
First ever song I made.
How old are you actually when you made that first song?
Like 16.
Okay.
Yeah, like 15, 16 as well.
Okay.
The creative process for that, I literally just had the beat in front of me. I would just like look up so and so rapper type beat, this type beat, and I would just go through all of them. I'd be scrolling for hours, just looking, listening for the right beat. And then once I can just hear myself on the beat, I can just like instantly be like, yeah, that's the one I need to rap to. I save that one, have a big old folder, and I just be going through them, ticking them off, writing.
Amazing. And Gosha, you're actually a music producer and also like, obviously you have your own set and everything at home. So how do you like make your own beats? Do you get like, obviously I know you have clients and all, people contact you to help them make a beat.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just be like, oh, let me just make a beat. Like, why not? Or how do you go about it?
Yeah, the things that like if I plan to make beats, it's just
Yeah.
not gonna happen. Like I'll be sitting down there and I'll be vexed.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave.
Yeah.
But like, and I know as well, like I know I have to be consistent and all. Like
Yeah.
most industry producers, they sit down, they
Yeah.
make like 20 beats in one day. But I just don't have that time.
Mm.
So it's whenever it comes to me really that I go up to my laptop and I make beats. It's mainly like listening to other people's songs that kind of catch a vibe and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I want to make something like that. Like when I'm making type beats, it's always like off someone else's beat. It's not like I'm copying it bar for bar, but like just for inspiration. Then from then I can now go on and make other things.
So do you know when you made like my own like beat for my podcast, like how whenever I contacted you about it, so how did you like, obviously that was ages ago, so you probably highly remember. So did you just like go to your I don't know, them trackies and just freestyle
Nah,
or
what happened was that like I fully forgot.
really?
Then the day you texted me like
Really?
I need that beat, I was like, oh shit. So I found this guy, he was what does he do? He does like, make samples and he's just singing and I was like, oh shit, that sounds cold. Then at first it was a trap beat, then it just wasn't sounding right and I turned it into like a drill beat.
Okay.
Then it was like ended up being like a chill drill beat.
Unreal.
So that's what happened.
Okay, so Dami, so do you know the way you you've been managing SHAQ and everything, so like how do you like work together in regards to like, do you know the way he's writing his music, he's recording and all, so just talk to me, how do you guys gel together in a way?
Like, in terms of that, like you just have to have like a genuine connection with the person. That, the person you're
Wait, sorry,
managing.
we guys friends before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's a thing of where like you have to be able to understand the person you're managing. For me, for SHAQ, I have to be able to understand him to a certain degree and a certain level because as his manager, I represent him and I need to be able to represent him to the fullest of my ability.
Yeah, 100%.
So like in terms of like just we talk on a day-to-day basis, anyways. So like if anything's going on, I can call him, he can call me, and like we can just talk at any time. It's just yeah.
Okay, so like, I know you say you've been doing music management for 2 years, you've been saying.
Yeah.
So in a way, did you do like a course in how to do it, or
Nah,
so are you like, because while you're doing it, you're gonna be doing this for 2 years since you just did it. So obviously, I'm assuming like you're learning every day, everything about it.
Like,
so were you familiar with the music before you got into music management?
Not really.
Okay.
But like it was a thing of where like, cause I'm like involved in like just like other business things outside of music.
Okay.
Like I've just always just had knowledge of like how to, if I'm doing something, I'll be able to like just run it. Do you know what I mean? So then like since then like obviously now I'm building myself up, like just reading and just learning each and every day to like just be able to maximize my ability.
Amazing. So like, in regards to like SHAQ, how would you like help him develop his brand? Because obviously he's still upcoming and everything. So what do you think is best for him?
Things like this, like things like being on your podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting us. By the
Oh
way.
yeah, no problem.
Like just things
problem.
like being on the podcast and like letting people be able to get an insight into who he is and like what we're here to do, because the Irish scene is on a come up.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of artists that are really doing their thing.
100%.
And like it's a thing of where like we see what they're doing and we're able to do something like that as well, because our sound is different, our sound is unique.
Yeah.
So like it's a thing of where like we can come in and show these people that look, Ireland is just more than the normal faces that you're seeing. There's a lot of people who are talented and we're here to be one of them.
Too many people that are
Yeah,
talented.
100%. Because you know what's crazy? Because I remember when I first contacted Dami saying that, oh, Dami, I'm trying to do like a music style of episode. And you're saying, yeah, no problem. I'd love to be on it. Because he was saying to me for ages, I'd love to be on your podcast. Then he said, I'll bring my artist SHAQ. I was like, SHAQ? I never heard of SHAQ. I was like, is he still like upcoming and all? So I'm just thinking like, okay, bring him on. Cause I feel like it'd be, I'm not really saying my podcast is big and all that, whatever, but I'm just feel like, who knows who'd be watching this? Like, it'd be good for you too, like, do you know what I mean? So, what methods do you use to like help SHAQ to promote his music?
Like, the thing is with SHAQ, like, once you hear his music, you already know the type of vibe that he gives.
Yeah.
So like the thing of where like if you just like chill rap, or like if you're a fan of rap, you will definitely enjoy SHAQ's music for the fact that Like he brings the lyricism, he brings the pen. If you look at his episode on Simba's Den, the
Okay.
verse that he, the
Oh, he
verse
did that.
I've seen that one.
the verse
Oh
that he
my
gave, like,
God.
you could just tell that like that's the vibe that he's on. Like he brings you the flows, the cadence, the bars, and like you're able to just like if you're a fan of the game, you
Yeah.
enjoy his music definitely.
Oh my god! And Chuban, how do you do like? Well, the question I asked, how do you what method do you use to promote your music?
To promote music.
Yeah.
I'll say I have a manager as well, but he's not here obviously. But
You want to say his name? I don't know.
Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Jammed out, yeah.
Okay.
But to promote music, what would I use? More time just socials.
Socials, yeah.
Just
Do you send it
social.
around to friends and all, or do you just
Yeah, whoever asks, like these
Okay.
days you don't really, you get me?
send it? You just whoever asks. And how about you, Coach? How do you?
I just use YouTube really.
YouTube,
Just,
okay.
just throw type beats, and it's actually done pretty well.
Okay.
Like most of my placements have been through YouTube. Obviously, like there's TikTok and there's Instagram and all. Like, but I don't.
Okay.
I should utilize it, but I don't.
Okay. Okay. And Dam, I have another question for you. So, like, obviously, like, you're still getting to this, learning and everything. So, obviously, like, when you're trying to get best opportunities for SHAQ and all, so what is the, do you know, like, much about the legal part, like licensing, the regulations
Yeah.
of the music? Because, you know, let's say you're negotiating a deal with SHAQ. Obviously, you want to get the best for him. You don't want to get one rubbish deal like this for him. So, do you feel like you have that much knowledge or?
The thing is that there is a lot that goes into even just releasing the song.
Yeah.
In terms of like contacting the producer.
Yeah.
Like what type of license you will need
Yeah.
depending on like how big the song will eventually be.
Yeah.
Because like there's different types of like leases that you can get.
Yeah.
Off your producer, and then also just a quick note.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're an artist, pay your producer, please. Pay your producer.
That one is criminal. Like, that
one is criminal.
Pay a producer. Save them the hassle of sending out strikes and stuff. Just pay a producer.
Wait, what do you mean pay your?
So basically, like with beats, if you get them off YouTube, you have to download the MP3, and then put it on whatever DAW you're using to record it.
Yeah.
And then if they don't have the like tags like purchase or track today,
Oh, okay.
like if it's not tagged, then they can go and release it. And then like if the producer like doesn't see it, like they haven't been paid, they're like, what is this? Because I promise you, the producing side is hell. Goes into the producing side is like. Is
Wait, did you experience anything
very
bad like that
tedious.
before?
Yeah, loads of times. Like there's.
Tell us one story.
So there was, I won't say their name.
Yeah, obviously, I can't be beating nowadays
well,
like that.
I should, but like so that you. Can,
I don't even blame them.
but like they're from the UK anyway. That's the most I'll say. But they basically took my beat and they remade it.
Crazy.
But, like, it's so big, like you know that was
It
my
might
beat.
be, yeah.
And the worst part about it is that like they cut out my tag, so you could still hear the ah at the end, like.
That's a bio. I'm so sorry.
So, like I was long. It took like 3 to 6 months before I got paid for it. But like the things that they were saying that I can't prove that it's my beat and all of that. They said I had to get a lawyer and solicitor and all of that shit.
Chatting a lot of rubbish.
I said, but like, it was resolved at the end of the day because I was able to obviously prove that it was my beat and all that. They asked me for the files, asked me to show them the FLP, which is the Fruity Loops project file, and all of that, and show them the day. And it was just long because they were ready. They were lawyered up and everything. They
Crazy.
were ready. And
Did the track do well? Just
I'm not attracted shit like
That's been good.
like I'm not saying that like plays matter or anything, like obviously like you eventually get better, but like it did 10,000 max.
plays might for you to get paid, bro.
But do you know, Gosha, do you have like artists or like clients or whatever that are always coming back to you so that in a way that kind of like your music producer for like their songs?
Yeah, there's this guy, what's his name? Latoa. He's from New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
He's really good. So I'd be sending out loads of stuff to him. Obviously.
Have you guys met?
No, I haven't met. He's all the way from New Zealand. So
That's crazy. Yeah, other side of the world, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to come to this side. So.
Crazy. So, Dami, so what is your process like finding new opportunities for SHAQ?
See, my process is like if I see something and like I'm able to network myself there or get myself there, I'll get myself there.
Okay.
People know like you will see me anywhere and everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
Like if
Vouch for that.
like if I think this can work for SHAQ or my people, then
Wait, how many artists do you manage? You don't have to say their names. Just tell. Come on.
3.
Okay.
3.
Okay. And Chuban, like, in regards to like you and Jamie, when you guys negotiating deals, like, how does he help you do that? You know, or how do you guys work together in doing that?
If I find something, I tell him. If he finds
Okay.
something, he tells me.
So let's say, for example, like, if he knows it's not good for you, does he let you straight up no, or
Yeah, like he won't tell me what to do. He give me advice, but he'll still say like his mind.
okay, I hear that. So Dami, provide an example of a time when you had to negotiate a deal on behalf of your artist that was kind of like not a good deal at all, and like SHAQ didn't want to do. Like, can you guys say it? You guys are laughing long.
Nah, it's
I
kind
can't really say too much on that. I'm just
Really?
That.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so Gosha, in a way, like, how do you help yourself to always stay motivated? 'Cause obviously, do you know when you do things like this, like creativity, like music, dancing, podcast, and all of this type of stuff, YouTube? Obviously, sometimes you just lose your motivation and things. So, like, how do you keep your motivation?
Just listen to everything, like even weird shit like Russian folk and all that stuff. Like,
Russian folk,
yeah,
music.
Russian folk
Oh,
music. Like,
definitely.
yeah,
Like-
like I have to keep my head.
Oh,
open
see,
to
yeah, you have to
everything.
be crazy, yeah.
Like I can't even country music as well. Like
Them
I
ones
have,
are-
to, I have to keep my mind open. Like I can't be closed-minded to anything.
That's crazy.
So I just
yeah.
be listening to
I hear that.
everything. And there's what's his name, shout out Ghosty, because he posts loads of stuff on SoundCloud. So like, and he's tapped. He's different. He's a different breed of producer. So I get a lot of inspiration from his stuff.
How about YouTubing?
Yeah, I'm the same. Just be open-minded. Once you're open-minded, you can do anything.
Dami?
Yeah, like, this wouldn't really apply to me, but like,
Anyway, how do you say motivate? Because kind of like, obviously, I know you care about your artist. Like, you want the best friend. You want to see them win. I hear that. But like, sometimes like things can happen in life. You're just like, oh, am I even a good manager? Can they not look for someone better than me?
okay,
Like, how do you stay motivated in yourself to bring out the best for your artist that you're managing? If that makes sense.
for me, it's just believe in my ability.
I hear.
Like,
I like
just
that one.
believe in my ability, because I know what I can do, and it's just a thing where like I just need to find how to execute it.
Yeah.
So just always like just be tunnel vision in that. Look, we're going to succeed. No matter how long it takes us, we're going to succeed. So yeah.
How about you, SHAQ? How do you keep motivated?
motivation. Usually I keep my motivation by like obviously listening to music, listening to my favorite artists. But I won't lie, I've been trying to get out of like
Who's your favorite artist, actually?
my favorite artist. It's a few. Dirk.
Okay.
I fuck with Dirk. Fuck with Chip. Fuck with who else is there?
Is that the British
J.
one?
Cole.
Is Chip the British one?
Yeah.
Okay.
J.
I can't come up
Cole.
with this.
Young Tugs. I listen to a lot of people.
Okay. Okay. Who's
Well,
your?
not-
I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it was a. I've been trying to get out of that like
Okay.
mindset of thinking, because like if you think of it, you're saying motivation,
Okay.
but some days you might not actually feel motivated to do whatever it is you're talking about. So what, if you're not motivated, you're just not gonna do it that day, kind of thing.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to do is like getting into it, writing every day, even when I just like first thing when I wake up in the morning, I write. Trying
Wait,
to
so you
get
don't pray, no?
obviously I before I go to bed and then after I wake up as well.
Yeah.
But literally just going out and writing every single day. You get me?
Okay. Okay. How about you, Gosha? How do you like Who's your favorite artist? Sorry. Yeah, that's the question I was gonna ask. I was like, wait, what am I saying?
I say at the moment it'd be Nox.
I don't know that. Who's Nox?
Nox, Cole.
Who's Nox? Is this
He's
British,
one that-
American?
yeah.
British.
British. He's
So
Sicko, man.
why is he called Nox?
Knuckles, you know.
Like knuckles, like.
Yeah.
Well, what do you call it? They say he's knuckles. Like
Yeah,
that's
knuckles.
So he's always cracking his knuckles. That's why he's calling himself Nox.
Knuckles
Oh,
That's good, man.
His man.
I don't know. I never heard this guy before.
That's why I got packed off to 9. It's vibes.
What?
Yeah,
In his tape.
They sent him
in
to
his tape.
Nigeria.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So is he young? Or like?
Nah, he's
Nah,
like
he's
25.
Oh, okay.
mid 20s. Yeah.
Dami, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, Potter or Heady.
Oh, how did
Potter.
I miss out? Forget Potter.
Potter
yeah.
paper. Potter paper.
And,
And his pen.
and had he won?
Well, yeah, right.
Potter's
Yeah,
the
I had he
goat.
won.
He's the goat
I
of
didn't
UK
know
rap, bro.
Really?
Or even 9s as well, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
How about YouTube? Who's your favorite artist?
Young boy.
Scar.
I,
Lock off this in.
why does that
This
young
thing
boy?
up, man.
Young boy. Listen. Take it or leave it.
Okay,
Young
guys,
boy.
you know, in regards of being creative and all, like in regards with music and stuff, in a way, I know all of this is kind of like a side hustle, but like in Jesus' name, you want this to be like part of your career. So, like, do you guys see it as like a 24-hour job in a way? Like, Do you know sometimes you be on the bus or just walking, might think of something
Yeah.
like of music or what business strategy, something with your producer? Because like, let me bring this back to me. Guys, on my podcast is sometimes I'll be in work, I'll just do my own thing. I'm just thinking, that'd be a good, interesting podcast episode.
Definitely.
That'd be a good
Yeah.
topic. Like I'm legit thinking like that 24/7 and guys like that. So how do you guys?
Def-
So you guys think like that too?
Yes,
I don't think
100%.
it's like I don't think it's like you don't think of it as a job.
Yeah.
It's like passion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like literally, Shaq knows. If I think of something, I'll literally call him.
Straight
I'll
away.
literally call him straight and be like, yo, like, da 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 da. Like I'll run it by him and be like, yo, like, can we work this? Like, will this work? Like,
Yeah.
Just if it comes to your head, like you have to talk about it straight away,
Yeah.
or no, if you can't talk at the moment.
So do you know when you think of something, like do you write it down straight away?
Straight away. Goes in
Okay.
the notes. If I have a notebook beside me, write it down. Literally.
Amazing.
Don't worry, it's gone.
You know
Yeah.
me.
It's gone.
It's gone.
If you can see it, you can change it. So like,
Amazing. You two guys, Chuban and SHAQ, is there any EP album coming up soon?
almost definitely.
This year? Next year?
This year.
Any more shows this year?
We have a
Are you performing that show on the station?
nah.
You know?
Like we can get shows like later on, but right now I'm just fully focused on like getting music out, dropping my tape.
So you're trying to drop a lot of music like during the summer.
Yeah.
Then
literally,
doing
I'm dropping
shows.
soon, yeah.
Then the end goal is to get into festivals.
Festivals will come.
Festivals
That,
are
all
soon,
of that
yeah,
stuff will, as long as we keep dropping, we keep doing what we know we can
Amazing.
do, everything will just come to us.
Amazing. How about you, Chuban? Any albums in the work, EP?
Listen, you guys just watch. You get me?
Because you know the thing about Chuban, yeah, every time in college, I'd be like, Chuban, music. All the year in this call, I was saying music. When you drop. I know this guy is hard because like sometimes I always think I'm not me saying this. I'm not gonna say to you. I'm not feel like I'm biting you. I'm just saying how I feel. I feel like you know when you dropped your song, It's Chuban back in 2018. Then you still dropped a couple of songs. Then you didn't drop music for good like what 2 years?
A while, yeah.
Why? I was thinking that if this guy was so consistent in 2018, this guy would have been bigger, like big.
Yeah.
I was thinking that to me. But how do you feel like? Do you feel like everything happens for a reason, or would you feel like?
I'm gonna speak after you.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not looking at the past anymore, you get me? So
Okay.
I'm here right now. So
Yeah.
what do I have to do now? Do you get me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
One thing I will say is that, like, from the outside looking in, everyone's always gonna ask you when's music coming.
Yeah.
But I promise you, when you're in, you will understand why drops take a long time.
Okay.
Like you will understand why it takes some time. It takes some time for people to be consistent because
Why some people take breaks even?
Yeah.
because like it's a thing of where like some people may not like their sound, and it's a thing of where like they're always constantly working on their sound. So whether it's 3, 4, 5 trips to the studio to try and work out that sound, and then finally once they get comfortable, it's easier for them to bring out this music because they're okay with their sound and they're okay with like promoting this. Because most rappers once they drop, they ain't listen to that track again. Because they've already heard the track like 40, 50 times. You know what I mean? So like the thing where it's always on to the next drop. But all I can say is as for me and SHAQ, like when the music starts coming out, you guys will be able to hear a steady and consistent sound. It's not like one track it's up here and another track is down here. It's just
Amazing.
each and every time it's just good music.
In regards to like finding your sound, SHAQ, did you find it hard finding your sound, or was it quite easy for you?
Straight away I found it like, cause obviously at first I didn't know that I hadn't found my sound. Like I was just doing drills, doing my thing. I was cool on drill, like obviously I was doing my thing, whatever, but like it got to a point I was like, I feel like it's keeping me in a box kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then I just switched it up. I just started looking at different type of beats, like rap beats, R&B beats, so many type of beats, and then I just started branching out slowly but surely, and then I found my sound.
Amazing.
And I still feel like it's developing, like
Amazing.
literally.
So in a way, like, do you know where you said your genre is mostly like what chill rap? Would you like always branch out to other genre like Afrobeat, maybe pop music? I don't know, like hip hop.
I haven't branched out to Afro beats yet, but like
Would you love
yes,
to branch out other
I
branch?
would love, yes, 100%.
And YouTube, and was it hard for you to find your own like sound
I
at the
wouldn't- I
beginning?
wouldn't say it's hard. I say for sound, yeah, I say my voice is my sound. You get me? Because
Okay.
for me, my sound changes,
Yeah.
but you still know it's me though.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah. Cause did you like to like? You know when you say like you feel like your sound is your voice? So do you like to, when you're in the studio? Do you like to emphasize on the words in the way for your sound or your voice to come? I don't know if that question even makes sense or. Cause I actually never heard about that one saying like my voice is my sound.
Yeah, that's how I say for myself. But like pronunciation,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when I'm in the studio, I just spit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. How about you, Gosha? Like, do you like to do anything when you're doing your music producing, or do you have like a specific sound? You just
I haven't found my sound yet. I'm trying to.
Really?
I'm trying to do loads of different, but I'm trying to fall into that chill UK rap.
yeah.
Like the whole Nox and Nems, like especially that new Nems album that just came out there.
So I don't know who Nems is. I'm so
Album.
sorry.
It's a good.
I don't know
it's
the
a
name
tape.
of
It's
the
a tape, innit?
It's a yeah,
Don't know each
Yeah,
other album.
yeah. It's a good tape. To be fair.
You see that Nip Smalls tape?
Hmm?
Nip Smalls. See, Nip Smalls just dropped the.
I didn't see it.
It's called.
I have to listen to it then.
So in regards to like you guys, you know what you guys do with music and everything. So have you feel like it's guys to like friends and all? Because in a way, like obviously as friends, we say as my friends supposed to be sharing my music, this and that, show me love, this and that. Have you noticed that ever since you be doing your thing, that you notice people kind of move weird to you, like they're not expressing, showing you love, congratulating you, sharing your thing. But I know it's not by force, by the way. It's supposed to be a natural thing. Like, do you know in a way, Chuban, I got you, like, oh, when you drip and stuff, you got each other, stuff like that. Gosha, I got you. Do you know the way, sorry, Shaq, I don't know you like that, but Dami, do you know the way you congratulate me on my podcast and all that, this and that, stuff like that? Do you, have you noticed that people have changed? Or if that did happen to you, has that kind of like changed your mentality in a way of people? Like, are you wary of people like?
I feel like everyone has their reasons for not sharing. You get me?
Mm.
Can't
Okay.
take it personal.
Okay.
One thing I'll say is that like one thing about like getting into this is that when people see that like, oh, you have potential, or you're doing well, like they will expect more from you, like a lot,
Okay.
in terms
Okay.
of like just like when you're in it, like they will think that, oh yeah, he's a part of this, that oh yeah, that like he's up there, or nah, it's not even like that thing. People are like still the same. Do you know what I mean?
How about you, Shaq?
Obviously, it's like a thing where when you're getting into this thing, it's like it's subjective.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna like it. Some
Some
people are
people are not, yeah.
It's not gonna like your shit at the end of the day, and you can't like live your life just getting mad because people
Yeah.
don't fuck with you. Like,
Yeah, it's
why
not
do
by
you even-
force, like.
literally, it's not by force.
So how about you, Gosha?
Yeah, like I can't, like you said, I
It's
can't
not
take
by
it
force.
personal. Like if I don't even share my wins anymore because
Your wing? Yeah.
like wins or like
Oh, yeah.
milestones or anything.
Oh, yeah, you actually don't. Like,
because
this
like
guy has so much milestones, right?
because I don't. Because the things I don't want people to think that I'm cocky or
Cocky,
anything.
yeah.
As well, half the people I know don't even know I make music. So
Crazy.
that's why.
Because you're such a low-key guy. Like, even me, like, this guy has so many. I don't want to say his milestone. Like, he wants to give it low-key,
We'll
but
tap in after, man.
boy, this
100%.
milestone is crazy. I'm like, this boy, you be shocked.
Nah, I saw the laptop. I saw the laptop boys shirt, and I was like, yeah, this guy's tapped in definitely.
Like, starting, and people don't know it. That's the thing. Like, and so when you get to like when you guys start doing music and management, producing everything. So we guys scared at first. We are like, oh, what people gonna think of me, this and that. We just like, oh, let me just drop my music. Who cares? Or
You see when your boys are behind you, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
you don't care what anyone else says.
oh, I love
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Just do it.
Like, you see, I was never scared because the talent that I was going in with, I knew that like with the right leading, that like these guys, like that once people hear the sound, they're gonna love it instantly. So I knew that it was never a factor in the back of my mind, like what if I fail? Because even if I did fail, I would still have brilliant music to listen to on my lonesome. Like, do you know what I mean?
love that, yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq?
But nah, literally the same. Wait, sorry, what was the question actually?
So when you
My bad.
so what was the question?
You said, what's it called again?
What was the question? What was the question? What was
Oh
the
my
question?
god, my god.
I was testing you all along.
It was like
Commercial
not
break, no?
failure, like
Guys, I'm sorry.
Guys, what's going on? now?
Okay, when you scared, so yeah. When you
Oh, when I
scared,
was scared.
yeah.
Well, obviously, I was writing. Obviously, like before I went to the studio, I was writing for like a year or two before I went to
Okay.
the studio. Just
Yeah.
writing. So by the time I'd already like, it was time for me to now go into the studio and record. What?
you didn't hear the question. Said were you like scared to like start? Were you scared to start bringing music out?
Oh shit! My bad.
I was even still interested in what you were saying. I was
dead.
still interested in what you were saying. I was like, ah,
Nah, I wasn't scared. Nah, there's no fear there.
really? Wait, how old are you when you drop your first track?
18? 19 or 18, yeah.
Amazing. And how about you, Gosha? Were you like nervous when you first dropped your first like music and everything?
Because I'm a producer, no one.
crazy.
No, it's so
one
easy to
knows.
hide.
So you're
Yeah.
just hiding, like. But of course, like now for producers, like we all need to start showing face. And also, I was more scared showing my face than actually putting on my music.
You know, people need to realize that I feel like music producers don't get the recognition like they deserve.
Yeah.
Because,
Not
you know, if you
Not
actually
all.
think about it, most of these, like, I'm gonna relate this back to like hip hop music and rap music and all. I'm not violating you guys' music. You know, way like all these artists that just talk about rubbish in their songs. The lyrics doesn't make sense, but it's just the beats people love, which is the producer, and people don't hold the producer, like give them the flowers that they deserve. Because you think about people like, we don't even know what the artist is saying. We actually don't know what they're saying, but everybody just likes to be. I was like, hey, do you know what I mean? But so in regards to you guys' music and all, do you know where you're like an artist, manager, producer, artist? So would you guys like to branch more in your creativity, like get into like maybe like fashion, or maybe get into like music directing, or maybe get into, I don't know, just branch more in your creativity, or just want to strictly be like an artist, should be a manager, artist, producer? Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it's definitely something that everyone should have. Like, don't box yourself into one lane. Like in terms of me, like, I also been looking at the producing side. So just like stuff like recording, mixing, mastering, I've been getting more educated on that. And even for me as well, I play instruments as well. So just like stuff like just working on live.
Instruments? Wait, instruments?
Yeah, I play instruments.
What instruments do you play?
I play the drums, I play piano.
In church?
Yeah.
Amazing. How long have you been doing that for?
Oh man, since like I was like 13.
Crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
just like music, like music is a passion. Like I love music. So
That's
like,
awesome.
I think of where like definitely I'm trying to grow myself in that. Then also like I'm part of a clothing brand. Yeah, clothing brand management.
Wait, what clothing brand? Did you mind me asking?
Yeah, no problem. Couple up.
I think I've heard of that. So what you mean you're part of it? So do you help like?
I'm on the management team. So like I'm
Okay.
the CEO. So Kelly's the CEO. And yeah, so like
Send me a link.
definitely. Don't worry. I'll send you the link.
Are you part of?
No.
Okay. When you're nodding your head, I thought you're part of it.
This is what I'm thinking outside of music. But yeah, like just like it's always good to like have knowledge of other things, definitely.
Amazing. How about you, Gosha?
Yeah, I'm trying to be like Tyler the Creator, trying to be like Kanye West, trying to be an artist and
I like-
producer at the same
yeah.
time. So I might start rapping because I have written a few things. Because
Wait, I haven't heard you rap before.
yeah, that one song, but like that.
I think did I guess? I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. But yeah, I'm trying to be an artist / producer. But like,
Amazing.
I want to drop a few songs and see where that goes, whether it takes off, and if it doesn't, I'll just stick to producing.
Okay. How about you, SHAQ?
I was thinking the same thing, like getting into producing. Like I want to be able to like mix and master my own tracks,
Amazing.
do everything just from myself, like literally.
Amazing. So like, where do you guys see yourself in the next couple of years? Like, do you want to be, in guys to like music? Do you want to like impact people? Do you want to go abroad, or
Like
what's the plan for you guys?
the next 5 years, you said?
Just a couple of years. I don't want to say
Yeah,
5. I don't want to put distinct years.
like-
Just a couple of years.
We're taking off, man. Like
Yeah.
literally, like really and truly, we're just the path that like the
We're
couple
meant
of
to
guys,
be.
Yeah, like just a couple guys. Like if you look at Travis and Els, the Gliders, they went number 2 in the charts.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Amazing.
Heavy,
Selo also
heavy.
charted with his
Amazing.
with his music, and then like just the likes of like Jafaris, Manjola, Abikil Bali, like just all those guys that are taking off and like just getting the opportunity to put like Ireland on the front foot on the map. Like even,
Amazing. Which
also-
allows you guys to like.
yeah.
Amazing.
Like just to like we see that they can do it, so like
What can
if
I?
they- Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like if they can do it,
We know we can do,
You know what I mean?
100%.
I love the way you guys. Yeah, I'm just been analyzing both of you. I love you guys have this like confidence, within a good way. It's not like it's a cocky way or anything. Like in a good way, like you know, like what you're doing. You're so concentrating when you're doing. You have a passion, which is good, and you have good. Like I can tell you guys have a good friendship. Communication is good. Everything
100%.
there's a plan and we're putting it into action.
amazing. And Chuban, what do you see yourself in a couple of years like in regards to music, everything?
I see myself leaving a good mark, like
I actually do, you know.
a good mark there.
I feel like something about you is unique. I would say something about everybody is unique in general, but something about you Chuban, is unique.
But yeah, that's literally it.
Amazing. You go shop.
I'm trying to be industry. Trying to be industry producer.
I see you industry. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
see you
great.
heavily in the music industry.
That's great. That's the plan.
Amen. Oh, amen.
Yeah.
So, guys, what's your dream? You just mentioned about different artists and everything. What's your dream collab artist? Even if you feel like it could never happen, you can never say never. By the way,
Everything's possible.
everything is possible in this life.
For me,
But-
yeah, I'm saying either Potter or J. Cole.
Okay.
Potter Paper or J. Cole. One of those
Okay.
two. 100%.
J. Cole, I like J. Cole, you know.
J. Cole.
I love J. Cole.
He is.
I like J. Cole. I don't listen
He's
to him that
crazy.
much, but sometimes I deep his lyrics. He's good. He's very low key artist. You don't know much about him, but I like him.
Are you sick?
How about you, Chuban?
I'd say millions. You know millions.
I think I've heard of it.
Lager.
Yeah,
Lager.
Millions or young boy.
This guy,
This
man.
guy knows his young boy.
This guy.
Did young boy not come to Ireland in Vela a couple weeks? Or did he cancel
What?
it?
Hide.
Young boy, Vela.
Not for those.
Not for those.
Boy's not leaving America.
Oh, I'm thinking of Young John.
Can that guy even leave his
I'm
yard?
thinking of Young John. Oh my God, guys. I'm thinking of Young John.
I said Young John.
It was Young John that was from in Vela. Oh my God. I was like, is it not?
He didn't get to perform in Vela, no. It got cancelled, no?
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got cancelled.
Lord.
Because I remember seeing it, and
Surprise.
I remember it just didn't happen, and I was happy because I wasn't able to go.
How about you?
What was it?
Gosha, who's your dream artist to collab? Good where's your music producing? What artists do you like listening to? Like, oh, I love to make a track for them.
You know what? I love to collab with Drake, because once you collab with Drake, that's your life set.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
Yeah,
And the
that's
thing about
it.
Drake,
I won't
he
lie.
will is good at promoting. Will promote you well. So once he likes you, he rates you, respects you, he promotes you.
Because he put,
Yeah.
what's this guy? I know he didn't put this upcoming producer, Benny X. I don't know whether that's his name, BNYX. Yeah, he didn't put him on the map though. Like, obviously, he had his collabs with Yeet and all that.
Yeah.
But,
I
like,
do you know I used to like. I like he.
yeah,
I like
he
he,
as
but
well.
then I stopped listening to
He's
him.
cool.
'Cause I don't know some of his music. So like, I do like his music though. I like it.
It's just
But-
vibes.
So, guys, I think that's it. Does anybody else have anything to say? Wait. I just want to ask you guys, what advice would you give to the young people out there? I know you guys are so upcoming and all, so like obviously you're probably thinking like, but you don't know who's watching you, inspiring. So like, What's your advice would you give to people?
I'll just say, if you're trying to be a manager, networking is so
Everyone says that.
crucial.
So
Networking
yeah.
is so people need to know who you are, and you need to know who people are, because you could walk into a room and be like, and nothing really could be going on, but you could see someone and like people may not know who that person is, but you know who that person is, so you go talk to them and you just try build
Connection.
connection
It's all
with
about
them,
connections, man.
because like you never know where that connection can lead you. Like in music, is like A and I would be
Yeah.
the term. You never know who could A and I you to somebody else because of like, oh, they heard your song, they heard your track, and they're like, oh yes, hard.
Yeah.
You'd be good with this guy, you be good with that guy. Just
Yeah.
networking.
I know this also sounds so cliche, like just being a nice person. Because you know, if you're a very nice person,
No,
people will be
jeez.
like,
People
oh,
wanna
you
do
know,
stuff.
Gosha.
Exactly.
People be like, Gosha is such a nice boy, SHAQ. Yeah, he's such a respectful. Do you know what I mean? People will be saying something like that. So I know people, if you're just so nice and respectful, people will rate you so much. Like, any advice, guys, to give to
I'd
people?
say stay true to yourself as
100%,
well from the
100%.
beginning. Once you do that,
People respect you. People have women's respect for you. SHAQ.
I would
Gosha.
just say, just keep going, man. Just keep pushing.
Keep
Even
going.
the days that you're not motivated to keep going,
Yeah,
just keep doing it.
100%.
I say to producers, just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
like artists are always looking for space in beats, and once you understand that, you start getting placements and all that.
100%.
Took me too long to understand that, but
100%.
I was gonna say a lot of producers sometimes they overload their beats with slides.
different
Yeah,
sounds.
man. Leave them pockets for us to just do our thing, man.
Let guys breathe,
For
man.
real.
Let them breathe on the beat, because if they're able to find the pockets and flow nicely on the beat, like you're gonna enjoy the track and the beat even more, because you're like, he was able to find this area, this area. Do you know what I mean?
It's the piece for the artist.
that's it.
Amazing. Yeah, one thing I'm also gonna add to that, just like he said, being true to yourself, being nice, networking. Like now is so crucial too. Like I don't even when I start my new job and all my people I'm working with say just network as much as you can, because you can never know. Do you know what I mean? You can never know who you're gonna meet, who's gonna help you, this and that. And like you said, just being true to yourself. 'Cause I promise you, if you're from yourself from the get go, people respect you more. People are gonna love you more. In a way, people will grow with you, what you're doing in a way, which is really good. So yeah. Thank you guys. Any
Thank you
socials
for
for the
having
plug?
us. Free are always on Instagram. SHAQ on Spotify. Go tap in with all that stuff.
Yeah,
We're taking
yeah.
off this shit for
New
real,
music
man.
at the end of the month.
Yes,
The end
so
of the
I like that
month.
one. What's
Many-
I would like to name the track. Oh, you're not naming track
Oh
yet?
no, the track's not. Nah.
So you can't name the new track that's coming out, no?
The new track's coming out. Is what is.
This is what it is.
Is what is.
Okay.
Snowy Santana.
It is what it is, guys. End of this month. Wait, it's
No,
it's
not
only
June,
end
No, end of-
July.
of
Yeah,
July.
yeah,
I was like, wait, so it's not there.
But we got other stuff coming as well. We got plenty of other stuff coming. Don't worry.
Amazing. Dami, plug anything?
Dami.o15 _ on Instagram. Go follow up and tap in.
Guys, any future artists out there that needs a manager? You're looking at him right now. Go on. Are you like to? Do you want to manage other more people? Or
Not right now.
okay, no, sorry guys.
But if you
Sorry.
ever need advice or anything, hit me up. Tap in. We can always talk, man. Always,
Amazing.
always.
Chuban?
Chuban, Chuban on all platforms. And what you ask?
Just plug your socials.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
What
Chuban
you,
on.
do you guys not listen to me, no? Are you guys
Sometimes
not?
you forget.
It's wide open.
Gosha?
Gosha.ie on everything.
Okay.
Simple out now.
Amazing. So guys, make sure you keep an eye on these people because I know these people are making big waves at the moment. So guys, please make sure to check out Don't Get Me My Podcast on Instagram at DGMM Podcast. Also on Spotify, Don't Get Me My Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye guys.
Yes.